Welcome back to the channel. Aaron here from the Bitcoin Bros coming back at you with another video today. Happy MLK Day. We had the Trump inauguration today. We'll be talking about that, getting into MicroStrategy, getting into Bitcoin. Stay tuned for everything in today's video. A lot of big news today, so stay tuned. But we can see right here from Michael Saylor on MicroStrategy tracker, he's switching from green to orange dots to celebrate the first Bitcoin president of the United States. Donald Trump had the inauguration today. He did not specifically mention Bitcoin, which personally I wasn't expecting him to mention Bitcoin anyways, because that would just make the price go up extremely high with a lot of speculation around him saying that. But this week is actually one of the first weeks for MicroStrategy where we haven't seen Saylor come out and give us a Bitcoin buy, how much he's bought over the past week. This is the first Monday in probably about 2 months where every single Monday Saylor has been buying. This is the first Monday where we haven't seen a buy. And maybe he didn't post just maybe because of the inauguration today or because it's a national holiday. We may see that buy come from Saylor tomorrow, or maybe MicroStrategy just wasn't buying any Bitcoin over the past week. As the rest of the week progresses, we'll start to understand why Michael Saylor didn't post about MicroStrategy's Bitcoin buyings. But we can see here, Bitcoin is at $104,000. The volatility has been crazy, guys. Over the past 24 hours, you can see Bitcoin was at 105 and went all the way down to 99K, then went all the way back up to 108K, and then it dipped down to around 100,000, and now we're back to 104. The volatility of Bitcoin was crazy over the past 24 hours, and that's because of the inauguration. We're seeing a lot of things with the Trump family, people expecting Trump to say something about Bitcoin during the inauguration, just huge volatility for Bitcoin there. I'm sure a lot of longs and shorts got liquidated within this crazy volatility here. But to get into MicroStrategy, we closed at 396 on Friday. Bitcoin closed around the same price that we're at right now, around $104,000 on Friday. So MicroStrategy probably won't move too much on the open tomorrow if Bitcoin stays around 104K. If we go up, obviously MicroStrategy will probably open bullish. If we go down, we'll probably see a little bit of a dip in the price for MicroStrategy there. And this is Mumu. If you need a brokerage to buy, trade, sell MicroStrategy, MicroStrategy options, Bitcoin, any other Bitcoin proxy, any other stock, check out Mumu. We have an affiliate link, and in that affiliate link, they actually just bumped it up. You can now get up to 30 free stocks. Each one of those stocks could be valued up to $2,000 each. Free money, guys. Check it out. The link will be in the comment section below and the description below. So make sure to check out Mumu if you haven't already. And this was Eric Trump. He posted to the moon, #Bitcoin with Michael Saylor. This is Trump's son, one of the founders of the World Liberty 5, what the Trumps have been doing with Bitcoin and some of the other cryptos with the Trump token that you guys have probably saw. This is who has been involved with that. But he's saying to the moon, and he's here with Michael Saylor. And we didn't see Trump talk about Bitcoin during the inauguration. And we see the strategic Bitcoin reserve not listed as an immediate priority in a document sent to the Republican lawmakers by the Trump administration. And to be honest, this is not surprising to me. There's a lot of huge issues that our country is looking to change, what Donald Trump is looking to focus on. And I don't think this is Trump saying the Bitcoin strategic reserve isn't important. He just doesn't think it's an immediate priority. It's not really bearish. They'll get around to the strategic Bitcoin reserve. There's bills that will be going through Congress that Congress will vote on, and those will go through an entire process with like what Cynthia Loomis is doing. So this isn't really that big of a deal. And you can see right here, what did World Liberty Financial do? They bought $47 million in wrapped Bitcoin during the start of the inauguration. Not only did they buy $47 million of Bitcoin, but they bought $47 million of Ethereum. So a lot of Bitcoin maxis didn't like that. They don't really like what Trump is doing with this whole meme token, but he's using that meme token, the Trump token that he created, to sell that and hold other crypto assets, and Bitcoin is one of those. And you can see the wallet right here has around $325 million in it. They actually hold more Ethereum than Bitcoin at around $200 million for ETH. They have some USDC here, around 53 million. Bitcoin, they have around 47 million. And then they have some other Ethereum tokens down here, and they also have some more USDT, but you can check that out, guys. All you have to do is type in World Liberty Fi Ethereum wallet, and you'll be able to check out all the different cryptos that they hold if you're interested in that. And I see things like this here. A lot of Bitcoiners are mad that he's not actually buying Bitcoin. He's buying WBTC, which is wrapped Bitcoin on the Ethereum blockchain. So a lot of people are saying this is not real Bitcoin at all. They bought 0 BTC. And in my personal opinion, I'll give you guys my opinion. Now, I want you guys to leave your thoughts on this in the comment section below. How do you feel about Trump investing in Ethereum, using these ERC20 tokens, buying wrapped Bitcoin instead of the real thing? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Well, my opinion on this is I think wrapped Bitcoin is actually good for BTC because it puts Bitcoin into like a lot of these other DeFi tokens, whether it be Ethereum or Solana or any other DeFi tokens out there. And it doesn't actually change what Bitcoin is. It just allows Bitcoin to be used in that infrastructure. I look at it as like if you have Apple Pay and you put Bitcoin within Apple Pay, that doesn't change what Bitcoin is. But now Bitcoin can sit on your Apple Pay and you can do instantaneous transactions with it through the Apple Pay infrastructure. So I view that the same way as this. And if you actually go to WBT's website, this is actual Bitcoin that they buy. Like these are the proof of assets. So any Bitcoin that you buy through WBTC, they have to custody that amount of Bitcoin. And there's on-chain validation for that. You can see the actual Bitcoin wallet. And you can see how much BTC is there. And they have on-chain validation for that. So you can actually go to their Bitcoin addresses and see where all that Bitcoin is being held through WBTC. So for me, they are actually buying Bitcoin when you buy wrapped BTC. It's like saying that people that are buying the ETFs aren't actually buying real Bitcoin because it's wrapped in the ETF, but the ETF still has to go out and buy that actual Bitcoin. The same thing here. So I think this is a good thing. I like wrapped Bitcoin on any of these other DeFi networks. It doesn't really change Bitcoin at all. It just gives it more use case, gives it more utility. You guys can feel free to disagree with me in the comment section below. But also, Rumble is now announcing that they are putting Bitcoin on their treasury. You can see they just invested $20 million as part of a first-time payment into Bitcoin to put on their balance sheet, and they are planning to acquire more. They just got funded from Tether, $750 million, and they actually reached out to us. Somebody that works for Rumble reached out to us and say, hey, would you be interested in reposting your content that you make on YouTube on Rumble? So we're actually reposting some of our content over on Rumble, as you can see right here. And Rumble is nowhere as big as YouTube, but they are really embracing Bitcoin and crypto. So we'll be posting some of our content over there as well. It just will be the same videos on YouTube. So if you don't want to go over there, don't even worry about this. But Rumble has some Bitcoin on their balance sheet and they're going to be buying more. So just another company that is going to be buying more BTC. And not a small company by any means. You can see Rumble has a $3.66 billion market cap. So we could definitely see them buy even more BTC in the future because they probably have a lot of cash on hand where they can go and buy more Bitcoin. But let's go ahead and check out this clip here. Got a clip I want to share with you guys. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. If you found any value, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe. We have new content coming out every single day. Hope you guys enjoy the holiday if you're in the U.S. I'm out. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.
I had $1 million in a bank in Argentina 20 years ago. It was in U.S. dollars. The peso was 1 to the dollar. The Argentine government sent a memo to the banks, forcibly converted everybody's dollars to pesos, and then forcibly devalued the peso 10 for 1. And I woke up the next morning and I had $100,000. I had $1 million the day before. They stole 90% of all the currency from everybody in the country overnight on a fax, without a law, without an army. Now, how hard would it be to take all of the property of everybody in the country with Bitcoin? You have to go arrest 60 million people, sweat them all in a jail for 90 days. How do you arrest 60 million people and sweat them in jail for 90 days? It's like 1 billion times harder.